So social media, I feel like, is such a dope experience because we can connect with so many people all over the world and learn so much. Like TikTok, I feel like has opened up my eyes to a lot of different things, a lot of different perspectives, and a lot of different ways of life, etc., etc. But one thing that I feel like is a down part of social media that I feel like maybe highlighted more in humans or even amplified is superficiality when it comes to connections. The need to make things socially acceptable instead of focusing on simply just enjoying the experience. I feel like social media at times can provoke the need to keep up certain appearances instead of just showing up and truly connecting with other people and being present in the moment. Instead, it's like, oh, let me make sure my attire is good. Let me make sure that I look to a T. Let me make sure that, everything is right for this camera. And the moment is not even calling for that. The moment is calling for us to enjoy one another's company, have fun, let our hair down, do whatever it is, laugh, talk, and truly be authentic. But I feel like in some cases, social media robs people from that experience. And I can say, me personally, a few years back, I used to be one of these people that thought that way. But then eventually I got out of that and I realized that's lame. To me, that's lame. And it showed to me that there was a level of lack of true fulfillment with life in order for me to create an experience just for me to put on social media, you know? And I found that that's the reason why certain social groups aren't so fulfilling for me because of things like that. The superficiality of it, where it's like, I'm gonna invite you out to this event, but you gotta make sure that your abs look good. You gotta make sure that that stomach is flat because we're going on the beach and we're gonna take pictures. How about I don't come? How about that? How about I go to the beach with someone else, with some other people that I can actually feel good around because they accept me for who I am and where I am in my life? Because the realistic mindset is nobody gives a fuck about what anybody looks like at a beach. You're there to get in the water and have fun. You're there to enjoy the experience, not focus so much on what it is that you look like. And to have the mindset of having to fit in this certain box just to show up at a beach that God created for us to enjoy. The psychology behind that is backwards and hella superficial. And so that's one of the down parts. Like, it used to be a point in time where these were things that were not even thought about, you know? Like you simply just go to the beach. You would just simply go to an event, go to a marriage, a wedding, go to a certain proposal, whatever. And you could tell it had to be authentic. But now it gets to the point where you really have to discern, what is real versus what is fake. Is this for the cameras? Is this for the attention, for the shots, for everybody to ooh and ah at what's taking place here? Or is this a moment that people are really uniting, connecting, and having a good time? Is this a experience that is truly authentic, designed for love, designed in love? And so, yeah, I think that's one of the down parts of social media. It kind of amplified the superficiality of things when it comes to connections. And as I reflect, I realize like at this point in my life, I don't want to be around people that feel like I have to be a certain way for a picture instead of, enjoy my company because of me. So yeah, just my thoughts.